the LFJ Exchange, our core product roadmap. So we are focused on leveling up the LFJ Exchange significantly. We're going to do that by building or continuing to build new and novel products. Our focus is always just building, kind of going against the grain. We don't like forking, we don't like integrating, we like building new things. We like offering new experiences that both align to our core kind of brand values of instant, low-cost access to token exchange, but also just lead to a better experience at different types of products that you can build on chain. And we're going to continue to focus on doing that. We're getting ready to launch some new products. Really excited about it. Touch on that in a minute. We are just focused on leveling up the LFJ Exchange as well as growing the exchange. Growing the exchange both in terms of its footprint, new audiences, and new ecosystems. We want to serve more users. We want to provide more users on chain with access to instant and low-cost token exchange. And to do that, we need to grow our footprint in multiple ways. And that's really what we're going to focus on over the next few months, as well as rolling out new products. Always going to prioritize building on chain rather than utilizing off-chain solutions. That's just not who we are. That's just never been how we've built. We've always focused on building all of our products on chain, and that's just going to continue going forward as well. That's just who we are at LFJ. So I guess the first update today is Token Mill. It's quickly becoming nicknamed as Rumor Mill. It was actually first white papered at the end of 2023. We kind of teased the name of Token Mill around March 2024. So it's been kind of out there for some time, and I guess that's why people now call it Rumor Mill, which is a great name, by the way. It has been through some iteration from its original concept. The original code was actually too complex to run on the EVM, so it had to be iterated down slightly. It has been audited, has been built. In its current design, we've been iterating on some features, which I won't reveal today. Unfortunately, I will touch on points that I've already shared about Token Mill. It is a full kind of bonding curve AMM. It's not an isolated kind of experience. It's anything on Token Mill is fully composable with the rest of DeFi. That's really important to us when we were building this. We didn't want to just create some kind of closed ring of speculation. Anything we built just had to be naturally composable and interoperable with, the DeFi ecosystem that Token Mill does deploy into. So yeah, there have been some new features since I last talked about Token Mill. I won't spoil it yet. We're not in a rush to launch this. We're really kind of preparing our plans at the moment. I hope people are going to be pleasantly surprised with what we've been focused on. And so yeah, I just ask people to continue having fun with the name Rumor Mill. When we're ready to reveal Token Mill in full, you find yourself best placed joining these town halls every month for the latest alpha I can drop, or connecting to our other Thursday Discord Mini Joe town halls. I'm always sharing and spilling the alpha in those weekly updates that we do. So in short, the plan, the build continues. Token Mill is coming. I think more exciting is Bidbar. This is codename, by the way. Bidbar is codename for our central limit order book. Our view, and I've talked about this before, is that the future of decentralized exchanges is that a wider kind of scope of protocols will eventually be integrated into exchanges operating on chain. It's not just about having classic AMM or not just about having concentrated liquidity. We view clubs as an essential protocol to build into a decentralized exchange, if eventually, when decentralized exchanges do really want to start competing with centralized counterparts. And with the coming of high performer blockchains, we view internally at LFJ that clubs are becoming more viable. In certain respect, they're viable now, but they're not truly viable. But we see change coming, and we want to, and that's why we built this club. We're ready to kind of roll this out. I guess without revealing too much, next week we should be sharing some maybe more substantial news about our intentions and plans for the club. So stay tuned next week. Should be exciting for folks. The aggregator, again, just tapping into like our vision at LFJ of how decentralized exchanges are going to kind of evolve, certainly over the coming year. We're positioning the DEX more and more to be retail focused, right? That's our bread and butter. We want to serve retail users as best as possible on chain with instant low cost trading. And to do that, we do need an aggregator. Ultimately, we've got different DEX protocols on our exchange at the moment. We'll have even more different types of DEX protocols to offer one kind of trading experience. So it just seems a very natural extension that we need to build an aggregator protocol to tie those different types of liquidity sources together. So traders, when they're coming to our exchange, they can always get the best price for their swaps. An aggregator will essentially roll out the capability for swaps to be broken down and flow across multiple pools at once, ensuring that regardless of your size, you're always going to get the best routing and thus the best price from your swaps. So we have built an aggregator. It is going to roll out soon, and it's just really going to massively improve the trading experience on the decentralized exchange. So you can be sure that when you come to LFJ, you are always going to get the best price on your swaps. Loyalty. So I teased this as well. We are looking at building out a loyalty program. We want this to be like a natural enhancement to what you're already doing on the DEX. I personally really do not like many of the points programs that people have really grown tired from. This is nothing to do with a points program. Nothing to do with a points program. It should just be a really kind of nice natural extension to what you're already doing on the LFJ exchange. This really is to help just kind of, in a way, it's also to help encourage slightly deeper use cases on the LFJ platform. Ultimately, we just want to kind of provide a little bit of extra for people who do want to go the extra mile in certain areas. It's not going to be a program where you feel like you have to do it, or it's not going to be something which, preys on FOMO and makes you feel like if you don't do it, you're going to miss out. It's really not in any shape or form going to be some sort of predatory points program. So rest assured, it's just going to be for those who want to opt in and do this. Nice, easy extension to what you're already doing in DeFi. It should be fun. It should be good. I'm personally very excited about this. Hey everyone, this is Blue from the LFJ team. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed the content. If you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for the next updates coming soon.